Hi guys, so I'm here at Whole Foods and I haven't actually grocery shopped here in probably like 4 years, like a true grocery haul. Other than that, I've done like I need a sugar substitute or something and I've come here just for that, or maybe a special ice cream, but I haven't really grocery shopped here. So the goal is to stay under $110. It looks like I need about $93 worth so far, so I'll have some leeway to buy a few things here and there if I choose to. So I'm not gonna actually film while I'm inside the store, but I will show you the haul when I'm done. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Sarah, otherwise known as Sarah Says Hi, and I follow a ketogenic diet. And today I'm doing a Keto Whole Foods grocery haul for you. So this has two meanings. The Whole Foods meaning there's no like keto snack foods. These are actual whole foods. You're eating whole foods. And the pun on that is that it's also a Whole Foods market grocery haul. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for visiting. Please subscribe down below, and then that way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. I do weekly weigh-ins, I do weekly grocery hauls, I do what I ate for the week videos. I also participate in monthly egg fasts. Today's haul, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we got. So this cost $122.80. My budget was $110, and so that means I went over by about $13, which is not bad because Whole Foods is known to be a little bit pricier than your average grocery store. Start with the sparkling water. So this is the 365 Whole Foods brand, and this was $3.99 for a 12 pack. This was one of the cheapest ones. I think it was $3.99. If it's wrong, I'll correct it up here on the screen. But this one was one of the cheapest sparkling waters that they had. Otherwise, the ones that they had were like $6 or $7 for a 12 pack. And so I just thought the orange sounded like the best flavor. Next, we got some Pasture raised eggs. I got 2 dozens, and this price is actually comparable to the Happy Egg Company that I normally buy at Sprouts. So these were $4.99 a dozen. They had the Vital egg brand, I think that was $5.99, so it was just slightly more expensive. They did have cheaper egg options if I wanted to just get cage free, but I tend to stick with pasture raised now. I got some Kensington avocado mayo because I left my other mayo out all day and had to throw it away. This was and is always rather pricey. This was $9.99 for 16 fluid ounces, but this is by far the best mayonnaise that I have tried that does not have canola oil or soybean oil in it. I got some green onions. I got a yellow onion, a couple of green bell peppers. These were kind of expensive. These were $1.79 for a pound, and they were slightly over 2 pounds. I saw this and thought this was just so clever. So this is called Pima Tortillas, and they're tortillas made out of jicama. Now, if you love jicama, you're gonna love it. I have yet, I mean, obviously I've never seen it, never tried it, so I don't know how pliable they are, but that's why I got it, because I'm dying to find out. We are making a dish that's kind of, it's a skillet taco dish, so I thought that this would be good for that. And they just compared it to tortillas. So with jicama, it's only 8 calories and 2 carbs versus a flour tortilla would be 100 calories and 15 grams of carbs. We will see how this goes. Next, I got some fresh rosemary, and this was organic. This actually wasn't bad. I think this was $1.79. And then we got some baby spinach. What was interesting about this is that this was $3.49, and yet another brand that was not organic was $3.99. So sometimes you can find the organic variations at Whole Foods slightly cheaper than the non-organic ones. We got some Pacific Foods organic bone broth because I'm out of bone broth and I assume I'll do at least 2 fasting days this week. So I wanted to have another bone broth, but I never tried it before, so I only got one. And this was $2.29 for one. They had like a bigger carton that I think probably had like 3 or 4 servings, and that was $6, but I didn't want to make a commitment to that one. I have no idea how it tastes. Organic tomato ketchup by a brand I never heard of before. And this one actually surprised me because it's not advertised as reduced sugar or anything, but it only has 3 carbohydrates, for 1 tablespoon. 3 carbohydrates for 1 tablespoon and 2 grams of sugar. And when I compare this to like other ketchups on the shelf there, this one was lower in carbs and lower in sugar. So this is for my son. Okay, and then I got a can of pumpkin because there's so many pumpkin recipes out right now that I want to try. So this was 99 cents. Got my son some milk, 2% milk, whole milk. And this one is $4.99. So it's equivalent to the price that I normally pay for his milk at Sprouts. So here is Daisy sour cream. I think this is a standard price that you would see anywhere. I think it was $2.69 for it. I got some mozzarella for one of the dishes I'm gonna be making. It's kind of expensive, $4.23 for half a pound. And when I looked at the little pre-shredded bags that they had there, they were slightly cheaper and I would have got more cheese. But of course it has the filler in there that's supposed to prevent it from caking. So, you know, I just like to shred my own cheese. And then I got some Parmesan cheese because we needed some Parmesan for another recipe. I will also shred it myself, $5.44. Got some black olives for one of our recipes. There you go. I think this was $1.79, so kind of expensive. Scored on these. I think it was such a good deal. I've never heard of these. Wellshire, and they are sugar-free hot dogs. So they're advertised as paleo friendly. It's 100% grass-fed, all natural beef used, raised without antibiotics or growth promoting hormones, grass-fed and grass finished. Yeah, the macros on here are pretty good too. This is for 1 franc, 80 calories. The total fat is 5 grams. 0 carbs and 7 grams of protein. And then these were actually on sale. These were like $3. I want to say $3.54, something like that. And they were normally priced at $6.99. So that's why I picked up 2. And actually they were a big hit there because there were, I think maybe only 4 packages in there and I grabbed 2. I probably should have stocked up on more of those, but oh well. This is the only real non-keto thing besides the ketchup and the milk, I guess, is my son's bread. I always buy him this Dave's Killer bread. This was, I think it was $5.99, which is expensive. But like I said, last week at Sprouts, they wanted $6.49 for it. I know you can buy this for $4.99 at Target, but you know, this was part of my Whole Foods haul, so I just wanted to see how much my total would be. Now we get to the meat, and this is why I think I did spend way more than I anticipated. So for one of the recipes this week, we're having steak, and I needed to get 4 steaks that were about 7 ounces each. So I ended up getting, this is bone-in, pasture-raised bone-in ribeye steak. Came out to $32.99. So this is for 2.5 pounds of steak. So it really is like 2 great big T-bone steaks in there. So we'll probably eat this over 2 nights, and you know, I'll just cut it in half and my son and I will each split a steak. And then we got some pasture raised ground beef that's 85% fat, 15% lean. This was $5.98. Not bad. That's pretty average what you would pay at Sprouts for it or your local grocery store. It's a little bit different when you go to Walmart. Sometimes you can find stuff like this slightly cheaper. And then I got the 365 brand fresh chicken. This is also for another recipe. This is 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless breasts. and this was $7.68. I felt like this was kind of expensive. So that is the Keto Whole Foods haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you liked it. If you just have any comments in general, any questions, anything, then just go ahead and leave it down below. Thank you again for watching this haul, and we will see you in the next one.